How's it going there, fellow junkies? It's Root Junkie here, and in today's video we're going to be talking about Nexus devices. Specifically, we're going to be talking about the encryption that is on Lollipop. And we're going to show you guys how to remove the encryption to speed up the device and make it easier to flash custom rounds, because a lot of custom rounds are enabling this encryption off feature, and we want to make sure that we're compatible with that before we start flashing any custom rounds. So let's go ahead and we'll do this. Well guys, as some of you may or may not know, the Lollipop devices that have Lollipop on them, Android version 5.0, have encryption enabled by default. And this can actually slow down your device, and if you don't really want it on there, we can remove it. And that's what we're going to show you today, and we're going to do it here with the Nexus Root Tool Kit. So you've been following along. I've covered a lot of different things on this toolkit so far, and this is just another one of those beautiful features. So if you have your Nexus 9, 5, 6, 7, 4, whatever, 10, and you want to do this, that's what we're going to show you how to do today. I'm going to do it on my Nexus 6. So launch the utility, make sure your drivers are set up, and let's go right into advanced. If you aren't set up to do this, go ahead and watch some of my other videos on this awesome toolkit. So from here, we're going to go right to boot kernel and read through a little script right here, and it actually talks about how to do this right here. Select no enforce encryption to flash the stock kernel with no enforce encryption modified. So that's what we're going to actually do. So we're going to hit OK, and right here we're going to click on the no enforce encryption, and this is going to be kind of important to do. And see, now it says, again, this is the beauty of this tool, you don't have this file you need, so just go ahead and download it. So it's going to download the file. And what's really cool is a lot of the ROMs already have this set up to turn off the force encryption. So you may want to go ahead and do this before you start flashing your custom ROMs. Alright, so the one sad part about doing this, and you can see he warned you about it, which is really good, is this script will flash the no force encryption kernel, and it'll fast boot format user data. So this is going to wipe all of your user data on your device, all your applications, everything's going to be wiped off, and you'll have to set it back up from scratch. Just like you did when you first did your bootloader unlock, it's the same process. It's not unlocking the bootloader, but it's turning off the data encryption. So we're going to go ahead and hit OK, and we're going to do this. And there's our little message right there from the developer. I'm talking to him on my device there. ADB on this device is not found. So you know what, again, I have an issue with this thing. For some reason, sometimes I have to toggle it. And let's try it on that one. Go ahead and hit OK again. And again, it's going to give me the same error. Let's toggle it back. For some reason, it just has to be toggled for me to get my ADB working. There you go, that time it worked. And we'll go ahead and just go back to our main screen. And rebooting device into bootloader mode, it should be the command that it's getting. There you go. Device is booting up. Very nice. And what it does, this is going to do another check. I love this log. This log is amazing. It checks fast boot status right there to make sure your drivers are functioning correctly in fast boot, which they are. And now it's going to go ahead and it's going to flash the no enforce encryption to your device. It's very important that you pick the correct device up here under model type and build, so it flashes the correct image. And now it is fast boot formatting user data, because that is part of the process to get the encryption off. And once it does that, I think it's going to go ahead and reboot your device. So that is what we're doing right here, rebooting the device, and you should have encryption off. You can see the little unlock logo right down there at the bottom, which is very nice. And you get this pop-up saying it is finished. So very, very easy to do to turn off the encryption and forcing. Again, it does wipe data, which is just something you're going to have to deal with to get this done. And just says please be patient. It could take 10 to 15 minutes for this to boot. You can confirm that it is working by checking settings, security, encryption. If you see encryption phone/tablet as an option, then it worked. So we'll check that as soon as this thing boots up. You are done on the utility, and let's just watch this phone boot up and I'll show you that our encryption is complete. Alright, so you do have the setup stuff as you can see right here. Let me go shoot through setup really quickly and just show you that encryption stuff. Alright, here we go. We booted up. Let's go ahead and shoot into settings and go down to about phone or about tablet, whichever it is. Actually, you know what? I think it said actually security. Let's go to security. There it is. Security. Alright, there it is. So it's under security, settings, security, and then encrypt phone. So you can see right now we are not encrypted because it's giving us the option to encrypt it. So that's proof that it is functioning. Your device should be decrypted and actually should be, at least on the phone, running quite a bit smoother. I know on the Nexus 9 it doesn't speed it up too much, but for the phone it really does help that quad-core processor to really improve its performance because it's not worrying about decrypting files to access them. So there you go, guys. That is going to be how to remove the encryption off of your Nexus 6 or any of your Nexus devices on Lollipop. So that's going to be it for me. Stay tuned for more videos on the Nexus Root Tool Kit. There'll be more. Check the playlist down below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Root Junkie out.